one goal behind Bobby Chaplin's club record of 202. Nice turn by Mata, and it was Lampard then who found Hazard. This is Cole. Demba Ba's in the middle here, arms round his neck perhaps. Cole again. This is Bonlahor. Another good ball from Silla. Vyman wants it on the far side. John Terry blocks him off. Right, Bonlahor was on his way here. Terry stood up and blocked him. And this is Nathan Baker grappling with Demba Ba. There were arms all over the place there. Ramirez. That was good awareness by Bennett. Azpilicueta had come up from right back, and he might be needed back there now. This is Benteke. Villa with a real opening here. Still Benteke. What about that? He's beaten Petr Cech. And Benteke scores his 23rd goal of the season, his 19th in the league, and he's now only one behind the 20 that Peter With got in 1981. Look at this, he's on his own at first, slips the defender and then slides it inside the near post. It's a question mark against Petr Cech there maybe, and certainly Gary Cahill was turned completely by Benteke, and Aston Villa take the lead in this critical game. And I have to say that Azpilicueta, the Chelsea right back, wasn't in the right position because he'd been making a forward run towards the Villa goal. That gave Benteke extra space on that flank, but it was still a very cute finish. Benteke again, and he gets a free kick. And that's going to be a yellow card here for Ramirez. Well, the ground is buzzing here now at Villa Park because they're sensing a Villa performance here that could just ensure that they stay in the Premier League. We've got the applause ringing round the ground now in the 19th minute for Stilian Petrov, and as they applaud, Villa nearly concede. Stilian Petrov, the captain who has been fighting acute leukemia for the last 14 months, he's in remission, he's here today, and he's announced his retirement from the game earlier this week, and that will be marked when he leads the team and their families round the pitch at the end of the game today. Ramirez. Forward run by Demba Ba here. Blocked by Guzan. No flag. That counts as a real chance for Chelsea. And a very good piece of goalkeeping by Villa's Player of the Year. Demba Ba got away from his marker. He was onside. But Guzan stood up strong. This is Ba. The clearance hit him. Oh, mistake by Villa. This is Mata. Moses is waiting on this side. And Villa aren't doing themselves any favours in defence at the moment. Foul by Bonlahor after two other Villa players had failed to get the ball away in that period of play. Chelsea have a free kick, and you just wonder whether Frank Lampard is going to produce something from one of these. So close is he to the Chelsea record. Diverted it against the post. Well, how close can Frank Lampard come to his 202nd goal for Chelsea that would equal the record? Low down, Guzan gets hands to it, and the post helps him out. Oh, he's taking one in the face there, without a doubt. He's got a yellow card for this, Benteke. Elbow in the face of Azpilicueta. Now that was an elbow. I think that's a bad one from Benteke. Vyman's cross, header by Terry, corner to Aston Villa. It's going to be taken by Westwood. Well, it was headed on to Gary Cahill, I would say. They play some decent football in parts, Aston Villa here. Midfield has clicked at times, and it might do so again here. Oh, John Terry with a challenge now. What card is this from Lee Mason? Yellow. He brought down Silla here, who'd gone away from Ramirez. It's definitely a foul. It's only a question of whether John Terry was the last defender. Oh, there was a defender who would have come round on the cover, I think. But Terry took a risk, there's no doubt about that. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ramirez. This is his second offence. It's going to be a red for Ramirez. He's off. Lee Mason's second red card of the season as a referee. His foot was high. It was Aston Lahore who suffered. And Ramirez goes off. And Chelsea will play the rest of the match with 10 men. Chelsea need one goal to equal their highest ever scoring total for a season in all competitions. They've scored 141 so far. Oh, now then, Benteke in the first half was shown a yellow card, so now it has to be a red. John Terry is on the ground. Benteke made contact with Azpilicueta in the face in the first half and got the yellow. Now he makes contact with John Terry, and it's a red card for Christian Benteke, Villa's goal scorer today. So now both teams are down to 10 men. This is David Luiz. Well, we should be in for a very spiky last half hour here, I would think. This is Hazard. He's got Frank Lampard in a good position here. Lampard shot, yes, he's done it! Frank Lampard has equalled the Chelsea goal-scoring record. Number 202 for the midfield player. A landmark moment for him, only to be surpassed, I guess, if he can break it now. Chelsea level, but it really is, in their terms, an historic goal. Frank Lampard, left foot, plenty of power, got it away from Brad Guzan. It may have taken a little touch off Nathan Baker, but they won't take this one away from Frank. It's Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 1. And Frank Lampard is well and truly in the record books now. Right across the matter. And that's going to be a Chelsea corner. Gary Cahill forward. John Terry's there as well. That is Cahill. And it is Cahill off the line. Was it over? That's the big question. Chelsea are appealing. I don't think it was. A real let-off here for Villa, but Hazard again. And I think it was Silla on the line who somehow got the ball out. Cahill had the effort. Now, I don't think it's over there, but then before Westwood gets the final clearance, has the ball cross the line? It's Cahill's effort here, and Silla, number 18, makes a goal line clearance, but the ball seems to spin on the line, and did it cross before Ashley Westwood got it away? And in the meantime, John Terry is down. That was where John Terry got injured as the ball was cleared out of the penalty area, and he looks to be in a bad way, the Chelsea captain. So Chelsea, having lost Ramirez for 2 yellow cards, now lose their captain with injury. Well, they'll talk about this for a long time, the Chelsea supporters. You really can have some fun trying to sort that out. Is it over the line at the very, very end? Well, I think it might be. This is Luiz. Here's Mata. Lampard. Torres is now leading the attack. And here's Ashley Cole, and there's a chance here, and it's Frank Lampard, and he's done it. He's got 203 goals for Chelsea. Frank Lampard has broken Bobby Tambling's record. Amazing scenes here of celebration among the Chelsea players and their supporters. The stewards are trying to keep people back. An historic moment for Frank Lampard. And a huge moment in Chelsea's history. His second goal of the game. And it came just as...